Welcome to Veilux Manufacturing's new IP camera systems webinar. I'd like to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend this webinar. Veilux is excited to announce its new IP camera line. It's a professional-grade product designed for virtually any surveillance camera solution. Veilux is delighted to introduce these cutting-edge, technologically advanced IP cameras to the professional market, featuring our typically aggressive pricing. On this webinar, we will go over some of the basics of IP and IP cameras, as well as what makes Veilux IP cameras the answer to your IP camera solutions. Let's start by talking about some basic IP networking terminology. Internet protocol is a method of transmitting data over a network. Data to be sent is divided into individual and completely independent packets. Each computer or host on the Internet has at least one address that uniquely identifies it from all others, and each data packet contains both the sender's address and the receiver's address. An IP address is simply an address on an IP network used by a computer or device connected to that network. IP addresses allow all the connected computers or devices to find each other and to pass data back and forth. Transmission Control Protocol uses a set of rules to exchange messages with other Internet points at the information packet level. Client-server describes the relationship between two computer programs in which one program, the client, makes a service request from another program, the server, which fulfills the request. Typically, multiple client programs share the services of a common server program. A web browser is a client program that requests services, the sending of web pages or files, from a web server. Power over Ethernet or active Ethernet eliminates the need to run power to devices on a wired LAN. Using power over Ethernet, installers need to run only a single Cat5 Ethernet cable that carries both power and data to each device. This allows greater flexibility and significantly decreases installation costs in many cases. Bandwidth is a measure of how fast information is transferred on your network. It's like water flowing through a pipe, defined as bits per second. A LAN, or local area network, is a group of computers and associated devices that typically share common resources within a limited geographical area. A WAN, or wide area network, is a wide network of cities, countries, continents, and their associated connected devices that typically share data. Internet is a good example of a WAN. A network IP camera is a standalone device which allows users to view live, full-motion video from anywhere on a computer network, even over the Internet, using a standard web browser. Unlike webcams, network IP cameras include an embedded operating system and advanced features such as built-in motion detection with notification and the ability to FTP images and work as a web server. Video compression is about reducing and removing redundant video data so that a digital video file can be effectively sent and stored. The process involves applying an algorithm to the source video to create a compressed file that is ready for transmission or storage. H.264 is an open license standard that supports the most efficient video compression techniques available. A frame is a complete image captured during a certain time interval. Many single frames are ran in succession to produce a video. Codecs encode and decode analog and digital signals. Convert analog to digital and digital to analog. Compresses digital signals to optimize network bandwidth. Can be hardware or software. Trade-offs are quality versus file size. Allows signals to be sent to any output device. A network video recorder, or NVR, is video management software on a standard network server. It's a totally open platform. Flexible processing and storage capacity. Requires video server or codec. Resolution refers to the number of pixels in an image. Resolution is sometimes identified by the width and height of the image, as well as the total number of pixels in the image. For example, An image that is 1600 pixels wide and 1200 pixels high, 1600 by 1200, contains 1,920,000 pixels, or 2 megapixels. Network video allows for frame rate control, while in the case of analog video, all video is sent from the camera all the time. Frame rate control in network video systems means that the network camera or video server only sends images at the specified frame rate. That is, no unnecessary frames are transferred over the network. The network camera or video server or video management software can be configured to raise this frame rate if, for example, activity is detected. Now, as many of you already know, IP is enjoying increasing popularity in the surveillance industry. Let's talk about why IP has become so prevalent, starting with what makes IP the popular choice over analog. Use of existing infrastructure. Fewer cameras are needed for same coverage. High quality recorded image zooming. Long equipment shelf life, multi-purpose with on-camera analytics. Multiple deployment options. Industry research money is going into IP. Picture quality and resolution. Megapixel IP cameras have a resolution of up to 11 megapixels compared to an analog at 0.3 to 0.4 megapixels. They're imperative for identifying clear details of faces, items being purchased, license plates, forensic detail, loss prevention, and general surveillance. Ability to zoom and enlarge far better than analog. IP cameras can also be more cost-effective and efficient. A single megapixel IP camera can replace the surveillance capacity of up to 24 analog cameras. This is possible from the clarity, zoom ability, and wider angles of the cameras. Fewer cameras require less maintenance, less installation, and lower system setup costs. Less hardware updates are needed. Lower costs for cable. Can be added to an existing analog system to help reduce overall initial replacement costs. There are some very exciting technological advancements as well. Data can now be sent and received through a computer network. You can view your surveillance system from anywhere over the internet. Increased motion detection and sharper image quality even in poor lighting. Progressive scanning, the process of scanning images and playing the video back, produces smooth video and eliminates the flicker effect. This is especially crucial for observing fast movement, such as a criminal running or driving away. We will be having a webinar that more thoroughly covers the technical aspects of IP systems in the near future. Now, let's turn to something truly exciting, the new Veilux line of IP products, and why you should choose Veilux. Our aggressive pricing, often lower than either Acti or Axis. Free basic software for each IP camera purchased. Exciting new technology. Tech support based out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. They're Onvif Compatible. Now let's look at the Veilux IP camera line. We have the right solution for the right application. Veilux has two IP box cameras, both 2 and 5 megapixel. We also have two bullet cameras, both 2 and 5 megapixel. There are two IP dome cameras, both 2 and 5 megapixel. Veilux also has 3 different PTZ cameras, an 18x, a 27x, and a 36x. Here are some great features of Veilux IP cameras. Multiple profiles and multiple streaming. Smart Mobile H.264 streaming. Intelligent bitrate control for flexible network deployment. De-interlace pre-processing and noise filter. Text overlay is supported. Hybrid IP camera, analog video output. Standard PoE integrated. SD card option for local storage, HTTP streaming and configuration supported, bidirectional audio communication, mic in, line out, TDN mechanical cut filter, noise reduction, synchronized audio and video data transmission, motion detected and even triggered alarm processing, sensor triggered alarm input and relay output, wide range of network protocols are supported, time management, NTP server, PC, and manual, security support, user authentication, ID and password protection, IP address filtering, HTTPS encryption, digital watermark technology. One very exciting feature of Veilux IP equipment is multi-profile and multi-streaming. One single camera from Veilux can produce 5 independently different video streams. This feature is executed with intelligent bandwidth management and traffic control. For instance, profile number 1, full view HD. Profile number 2, smaller full view, SIF resolution for mobile devices. Profile number 3, D1 video and audio resolution. Profile number 4, real-time video cropping, important area monitoring. Profile number 5, photo image for email notification. Veilux gives you free basic software with each IP camera. Network Video Recorder Professional runs on Windows servers, can manage up to 144 cameras, monitor cameras, control recording and image analysis. Advanced capabilities are also available: multiple recording modes, PTZ control, alarm management and motion detection, full duplex audio. Veilux cameras are now Onvif compatible and will work with the following software programs. In conclusion, IP camera technology is on the rise and will soon become the dominant surveillance camera technology in the security industry. Veilux is riding the crest of this wave of new technology with its new line of IP product solutions. Call us today and let's discuss how we can help you on your next project. Veilux has the solution. The new Veilux IP line is just a part of our surveillance camera solutions. Veilux also has analog and explosion-proof components to fill virtually any need. The next time you have a project that involves CCTV, call us at 800-510-6528 or visit us at www.veilux.net. Veilux has the solution.